Just restarted. All right, just restarting, folks. Hopefully you can hear me. And we're here with the Barons versus Victory Honda. Krimbali trying to get a hold of it in the corner. In front, it's Krimbali now. Huffstadler shot just wide. Board trying to get a rebound. Bouncing puck. Huffstadler sends back to Romstad. Romstad's shot deflected into the corner. Board with the puck. No, he gets dumped in the corner. Krimbali now. And now it's going to be Victory Honda taking it out of the zone. Through the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone, Victory Honda goes. They'll drop it back. Intercepted now. Huffstadler sends it to the corner for himself. He feeds it out of the zone for Board. He'll tip it into the offensive zone. Board chasing it down as the Barons run a change. If somebody can hear me, please do let me know. Having a lot of sound issues today. Tried to keep the feed running so we didn't have that, and it didn't work. Face off in the Barons zone. Lundy with the puck. He'll feed it up to, trying to feed it to his brother. Basil will grab it. Basil across the blue line. Shot deflected into the corner. Back to Pusateri. No, Lundy is going to take a shot just wide. Elliott trying to settle a bouncing puck, and he does. Colin Lundy in the corner. Or near the hash marks, actually. Now it's Elliott. Deflected puck into the corner. Looks like everybody can hear me. That's good news. Basil now. And finally, Victory Honda is able to get out of the zone. Barons fighting for it in the neutral zone. They win that battle. A couple of them there to do so. Good teamwork on that one. Basil now chips it into the offensive zone. They're going to say icing on this one. Not touched by Victory Honda on the way. 15-11 to go in the first period. No score. So Morgan will take the face-off. Okay. Okay, thanks. Bradshaw into the offensive zone, shooting now. And now in the neutral zone, bouncing puck. Wood sends it to Morgan. Morgan up to Wood, across the center line, across the blue line, into the offensive zone. Tied up in the corner. Throws it on goal, and a quick save there for the goalie. Victory Honda trying to take it out. Barons keep it in for now, but Victory Honda back on their stick, and they'll settle it. Looking for the out. It's Bradshaw pressuring. Victory Honda will dump it in, and they'll look for a change. Oleski in the corner. Wood there as well. Out front, picked up by Morgan. Or excuse me, I think that's Bradshaw, and he'll send it long for an icing here. Trying to throw it off the boards. Just went a little long for him, and with 14:20 to go in this first period, still no score. Victory Honda dumps it into the corner. And they have it behind the goal line, back out to the point. Shot blocked in front. Victory Honda in front of the goal. Able to find the opposite side of the net, just at the top, inside the post. And it's 1-0 Victory Honda with 14:07 to go in this first period. Puck popped out after the blocked shot, and they were able to get a stick on it. So, Barons down 0-1 early in this first. Next line up, it'll be Huffstadler, Krimbali, and Board with Elliott and Stockel back. Huffstadler to Krimbali, now back to Huffstadler in the neutral zone. Krimbali across the blue line. Leaves it for Huffstadler, quick shot, deflected behind the goal after a couple bounces there. Now right on goal, and he's forced to cover it up. So good pressure off the face-off, they move forward. It'll be a right wing circle for the face-off. Actually left wing they move it to. Makes sense, that's where it came from. Bouncing puck, and it's picked up by Victory Honda. Long pass intercepted by Elliott in the neutral zone. He'll feed it off the boards and into the zone. Victory Honda will have it. Looking for a way out. And they'll get it in the neutral zone, pressured. Into the Barons zone, throwing it on goal, pad save, another pad save. And now Victory Honda still looking for options to throw toward goal. Elliott pushes it into the corner on a blocked shot. Rimmed around, now back to the point. D-to-D pass in front, blocked a couple times, steered wide of the goal. Nordon saw it just at the last moment as it got blocked and steered a couple times on tips and blocks, and it's now cleared all the way down for an icing. So with 13:07 to go, Barons down 1-0 in this first period. It'll be a defensive zone face-off. Shots on goal not quite right, as the Barons clearly had one, but it says 3-0. Shot deflected up high into the netting. Victory Honda able to grab one off the face-off. Back to the point, it's tipped wide into the corner. Another save, still loose, and now it's going to go back to the corner once more. So Nordon able to get another save here, sticks to the side, opposite side now, and now once more behind the goal line. Tyler Nordon having a little flurry there. Basil's going to pick it up, he's going to go into the offensive zone. Looking for his options, throws it into the corner. Lundy loses an edge there, his brother grabs it. Christopher throws it back toward the opposite side. Basil behind the goal line, looking for Lundy. Victory Honda now able to take it to the blue line and out. Honda in front, and they couldn't get it to go across the blue paint, but picked up by the Barons on the opposite side. 12:13 to go in this first period, down 1-0. Victory Honda with the only goal so far. Romstad across the blue line, shot, and the save, and the goalie had a glove on it, and it popped over the goal line, or excuse me, the crossbar. Fortunate for them that it did not go below the crossbar, as he couldn't get a hold of it, but did make the save. Under 12 to play, still 0-1 in favor of Victory Honda here. Romstad up the left side, chips it into the offensive zone. Bradshaw trying to chip it behind the goal line. Bradshaw trying to get to it, no luck yet. Oleski and Morgan and Schutte on the ice. Victory Honda now. And pressuring is Bradshaw. Stole the puck. Romstad to that's Braxi. Keith and Semig as well. As the Barons make the change. Stockel and Elliott are the defensemen now. Excuse me, Grimm and Elliott are the defensemen. Grimm has the puck behind the goal line, trying to feed it up to Elliott. He does. Elliott out of the zone, knocked off his stick. Keith trying to fight for it. And Victory Honda able to knock it their way. They'll regroup in their own zone. And a long pass in the neutral zone, now into the Barons zone. Stick save for Tyler Nordon behind the goal line. Trying to get it out of the zone, it rides the blue line, it does just clear. They'll have to regroup, and they do, tagged up, and now into their own zone, they'll regroup at their own blue line. Victory Honda at the center line, now across the Barons blue line. Behind the goal line, pressured by Grimm. To the blue line, shot, and into the target, and held by Tyler Nordon on his crest of the Cleveland Barons. 10-10 to go into the first period. It's 0-1 in favor of Victory Honda. Next line up, Krimbali, Pusateri, Board, Huffstedler, and Stockel. Huffstedler taking the face-off, tying it up, and he wins it back. Good work there. Pusateri grabs it, and he'll skate it around and out, and intercepted in the neutral zone. Krimbali pressuring, and now it's picked up by Huffstedler as a result. Good work by Krimbali there, and then Huffy coming back to grab it. Now it's in the neutral zone, and they take it back in to do the Victory Honda squad. Tipped behind the goal line. Stolen now. Nicely done by Krimbali. Krimbali Up to Board, into the offensive zone. Board trying to feed it across. Trying to settle a bouncing puck, no luck. Between Hufstedler and Krimbali, they couldn't get a hold. I think it was Hufstedler in front. Puck was bouncing, and they couldn't settle it. Good look there. And now rolled off a stick. Hufstedler up to Krimbali. Krimbali had company in the neutral zone, and it should be way offside there, and they do notice it finally, and they call the offside. Face off in the neutral zone. Lundy, Basil. Still in the neutral zone. Now Victory Honda is able to take it across the blue line. Tipped puck. Basil will grab it. He'll take it out of the zone. Into the offensive zone. Past the player. Goalie's going to grab it. Kept in though. Lundy in front. Tipped just wide. Honda trying to get it out of the zone. In the neutral zone now, knocked off the stick, still kept control as Victory Honda as they enter the Barons zone. In the corner, tied up there by Christopher Lundy. Romstad as well, kicks it to his own stick as he avoids a shoulder, and now into the Victory Honda zone. Basil's gonna steal it here, he's got company, trying to chip it back, and now we have a whistle, and it looks like we've got a slash coming against the Barons. First penalty of the game here with 8:30 to go. Who's going to go to the box for this one? I think it's Lundy in the box. It is. So with 2 minutes to go, or 2 minutes on the clock, excuse me, with 8:30 to go in this first period, Barons on the kill. Bradshaw, Oleski, Board, and Grimm Elliott on the ice. Honda in the Barons zone. In the corner now, Oleski fighting. And Victory Honda trying to move the puck. Picked up by Board in the center. He's got company, but he's able to steer around it and keep the puck. Nicely done. Now knocked off a stick here. Honda still trying to get control on the boards. Link wide pass, shot, stick saved by Tyler Nardon, and now cleared. No, they keep it into the line. Honda, top of the circle shot, rolls off a stick, and Tyler Nardon sends it behind the goal line. Nicely done there. Board breaks the stick as he pushes a man to the side, allowing a teammate to grab the puck. And Basil jumps on the ice for him. Honda moving the puck. Shot wide, rims around, and off it goes. Referee able to pick up the stick along the way, keeping that one out of the way. And under a minute to play, 50 seconds now left on this power play for Victory Honda. 7:17 left in the period. Krimbali battling in the neutral zone. It's going to be Victory Honda taking it toward goal. Able to get to it, and it's going to roll just past the left post here. Tyler's right post. And Basil still pressuring. Nicely done by Basil. And Krimbali's going to go forward. He's going to have a break at this one. He's got one person to beat. Goes it on goal. Sticked. Touched by the defensive effort by Victory Honda, knocking it up and into the netting. Good effort there by Krimbali and Basil to knock it forward, and Basil to get a shot off. Or Krimbali to get a shot off. 23 seconds left on the penalty. Schutte with the face-off. Terry and Stockel back, and Bradshaw to the left. Bradshaw peels off, and now Schutte will step forward with a little pressure. And Bradshaw will switch it up. In the neutral zone. Honda trying to settle, bouncing puck, and it's going to be crosses the blue line, but picked up by the Barons, and they'll just send it long after a little brief hold there, and now the penalty is killed. Morgan jumps on the ice, as does Grimm and Romstad. Tipped by Bradshaw on the way. Victory Honda gets it anyway. They'll go through the neutral zone and into the Barons zone. Rink wide pass here, makes it through somehow. A couple Barons there in good position, but just able to squeeze past their sticks. Now Romstad's going to grab the Puck and long pass looking for Schutte. They're going to say no icing here. The goalie's going to get to it first. Morgan pressuring behind the goal line. Trying to keep it in was Braxi. And successful so far. Now Victory Honda able to come away with it. Intercepted in the neutral zone? No. Victory Honda has it across the blue line. Rolled off a stick here along the boards. Now back out of the zone. 5:35 to go in the first. Victory Honda up 1-0. Pressure here by Braxi and Semig. Semig in the corner is going to get there first and knocks it back to Braxi. And now it's Keith with a shot. Just saved behind the goal line, I believe. Looked like the goalie got a pad on it if I saw that correctly. Semig trying to maneuver between some players, gets thrown down, and now we got a penalty coming. So Semig draws a penalty as he was already on the ground on the ice, and the Victory Honda player decides to give him a little extra shove, and they're going to the box for it with 5:05 to go in this period. It'll be a power play for the Barons. 82, number 82 in the box for Victory Honda. Barons down 0-1, but they're going to be up a man here. It'll be Morgan. Lundy will take the face-off. Basil, Romstad, and Board on the ice for the first power play unit here for the Barons. In the corner, Basil trying to get to it. He'll leave it for Morgan. And it's going to go back to Board. Board throws it toward goal. Into the corner it goes on a deflection. Lundy stepping up, throwing it across. It's going to leave the zone here as Board will make sure he maintains possession. Nice job there by Morgan to come back, and he'll just keep control here. Across the blue line now, Morgan maneuvering through. Gets a shot off. No, it rolled off the stick. He couldn't get it, but it'll keep control. Romstad to Morgan. Across to Board. Now to Romstad. Morgan. He'll dump it into the corner, and Basil's going to win that race. He'll leave it back to Romstad now from Morgan. Morgan back again. Into Lundy, looking for his options. Back to Morgan, and he throws it through. It goes to the opposite side. Now Romstad stepping up. Backside, just wide. Morgan had a chance at it. Couldn't get all of it to go, and it went wide. Good look there. Had the wide open opportunity, but couldn't get it to fall on his stick the way he wanted as it came through quickly. Deflected here. Victory Honda not able to get a hold of it as the Barons do, and Romstad throws it in front. Basil, it was Lundy to Basil, and now back to Lundy. Romstad getting it in for Lundy at the feet, and Victory Honda able to clear this one. 32 seconds left on the power play. Up to Romstad across the blue line. They'll get a change here. Romstad will rim it around. Huffstedler chasing, and following is Bradshaw to give it back to Elliott. Kambali there as well. And it's deflected up into the glove of the goalie, who will hold on. 7 seconds left on the power play for the Barons. 3:12 to go in this period. Face off in the offensive zone here for the Barons. Still down 0-1. Tyler Rodon seeing a lot of action on his end. It says only 7 shots. I would venture to say it's a few more than that. Huffstedler will take the face-off, left wing circle. Kambali to his right, and it's Board sending it back. Bradshaw sending it back. Quick shot here, deflected in front, and it's sent into the boards. And now out of the zone for Victory Honda, trying to get a break, no luck, and they'll send it right back out of the zone with the Barons as the penalty has expired. Jumped back in by Victory Honda. Barons off the boards, tips in front, and it'll be picked up by the Barons. Elliott out of the zone, up to Huffstedler, across the blue line. Huffstedler feeds it across, in front, looking for a pass back, and he couldn't get it on his stick. Good look there by the Barons. Way to move the puck forward with some company, and just couldn't get it to go. Shot here, save, and Braxi will pick it up, and he'll look for his options. He'll leave it back now for Huffstedler to give it to Elliott, as the Barons will finish their change. Semig and Braxi across the line. Braxi, excuse me, that's Schutte there with Keith. And Braxy goes down in the corner. He'll get back up, shooting now. Looking for his options, and it's Victory Honda stealing the puck there with the extra man in that scenario. Now, Victory Honda across the line, shot, and it's going to go wide on the tip stick there. Behrens feeding it across, keeping control. Keith will feed it forward, picked up by Victory Honda with 1:42 to play in this period. Pusateri and Braxy will push it forward across the blue line, keeping control. Braxy trying to get a shot between the legs. He did. Pad save for the goalie of Victory Honda. Braxy again looking for an option, and we've got a whistle and a little fight in the corner here for Schutte and another player, and then there's another little scrum going on to the left of the goal from our vantage point. Schutte's lost his helmet, so we're gonna likely see a few people hanging out with the goaltenders in the sin bin here. So Schutte's going to go to the box, or Schutte's going to go to the exit, I believe. Yeah, Schutte's being escorted off the ice, as is number 82. So 82 for Victory Honda is out, it looks like, and so is Schutte. So they'll sort this out. We'll see what happens from here. Referee's still working it out. Schutte's on the board for 2 minutes so far here. And they're gonna call that. So it looks like Schutte got a penalty, and then they both got kicked out after that. So with 1:29. Barons are on the kill here. They're able to clear that one. And can't quite get it out of the zone here. Victory Honda to the left side of the screen, and now chipped out of the zone by Lundy. Nicely done there. Basil pressuring. Wood and Pusateri on the ice as well. And trying to get it inside the zone. They finally do. Puck bounced a couple times on the Victory Honda player. Now Pusateri throwing it out of the zone. Tapped by Victory Honda. The goalie's going to settle it. 1:13 to go on the penalty. At the blue line, they'll send it rink wide into the corner. Honda gets there. Dallas Oleski trying to get a hold of it. No luck. Krimbali there as well. Shot and a blocker save. Fighting forward along the boards, Oleski. Bradshaw there as well looking on. 3 Victory Honda players. Behind the goal line, Honda trying to throw it in front, but it hit the goal, back of the goal. 5 seconds left in this period, and we're going to end it shortly here. And that's going to do it. We'll have 31 seconds left on the penalty when we enter period number 2, and the Barons are down 0-1 after 1 period of play. So just the 1 goal in this one with 14:07 left in the first, so less than 3 minutes in. Victory Honda able to get a goal here. And It's 0-1 after 1 period of play. Just 3 penalties. Well, 3 power plays, I should say. A couple players have been relieved of duty today. Schute's out for the rest of the game here. He also earned a 2-minute penalty that the Barons are still serving. 31 seconds left on that as we enter the second period. Number 82 for Victory Honda is out of the game as well, as they decided to go to fisticuffs there in the corner after the penalty. So that's where we stand. Quick break here, and then we'll be right back at it. The ice cut will occur at the first stoppage after 9 minutes to play in the second period. Here we go, period number 2. Down 0-1 and down a man. It's Lundy, Oleski, Basil, and Romstad on the ice. Victory Honda entering the zone with 20 seconds left now, and it's cleared back down for a nice little time kill here for the Barons on the penalty. 10 seconds left on the penalty, and Victory Honda able to cross the blue line of the Barons. Can't get the shot to go on goal though, behind the goal line. Nice job there by the Barons. Back to full strength, and it's going to be Lundy jumping in to make it 5 skaters for the Barons. And this one's going to go all the way down. That'll be icing though, as again the penalty has expired. So now back to full strength with 16:15 to go in this second period. Down 0-1. Defensive zone face-off coming up. Next line up, Board, Krimbali, Huffstedler, Grimm, and Elliott. Huffstedler will take the face-off to Nordon's right side. And it's a quick shot on goal that Tyler Nordon's ready for in gloves and holds. Huffstedler wins this one into the corner, and it bounces. And it'll be picked up by Elliott. And out of the zone. Board feeds it over into the offensive zone. Huffstedler's going to pick it up, trying to feed it toward goal. Picked off by Victory Honda, who goes into the Barons zone now. And deflected behind the goal line. Grimm trying to race to the corner. Huffstedler there as well, tied up. Huffstedler pushes it toward the hash marks. Krimbali there as well. Shot toward goal, goes wide. Elliott now behind his goal line. He'll go with some speed out of the zone through the center. Into the offensive zone he goes. He'll leave it for Krimbali. Krimbali trying to get a shot, it goes wide. Rebound. In front now. Board trying to get a hold of it, he knocks it out of the air. In front, Krimbali from Huffstedler. Krimbali with a shot, and it's going to be saved wide. Picked up by Victory Honda, and out of the zone into the Barons zone they go. Going behind the goal line as they're on a change. Stockel there. Puck pops out front, settled, and now Krimbali pressuring. Trying to throw a shot toward goal from the point, but they didn't get much on it, and the Victory Honda grab it behind the Barons goal. Stockel now. Up the right side, feeds it into the offensive zone as he gets stopped there, trying to get off a player in front of his own bench. Morgan, Bradshaw, Braxey, Stockel, and Pusateri on the ice, and this one's icing. 14:31 to go in the second, still down 0-1, and it'll be an offensive zone faceoff for the Barons. 9-3 on the shot count, which seems to be a little understated. Face off on the right wing circle for Morgan. Back to the point. Shot for Pusateri, glove saving a hold. Morgan wins the face-off back, picked up by a teammate who sends it back to Pusateri, rims it around for Morgan. Morgan, and now Stockel throws it back into the corner. Bradshaw trying to get a hold of it. Braxey in front for Morgan, who sends it just wide. Stockel throws it behind the goal line. Braxey will pick it up and feed it back to the point. Pusateri, shot, deflected, on goal, bouncing, rolling puck, and he'll settle it there. Goaltender in a good spot there to cover that one up. Wise to just cover it. Again, bouncing, rolling puck, you never know where that's going to go, and Barons will have another offensive zone face-off here. This time it'll be Krimbale on the right, Keith taking the face-off, Semig on the left, Romstad and Wood back. Just under 14 to play here in the second. Referee settled that one for the Barons, and they'll pick it up. Semig behind the goal line with some speed going to the opposite corner. Victory Honda out of the zone, feeding it into the Barons zone. Romstad's going to try to chase it down. Victory Honda got to it and whacked it behind the goal line. Up to the point, and it's out of the zone. Just popped past the blue line. So we'll have face-off in the neutral zone. 13:33 to go in the second period. Barons still down 0-1. Semig sends it back as he picked the puck up off the face-off from Keith. Krimbale in the corner now, looking for his options. Tied up there. Keith comes in to help, and Victory Honda's going to run around to the opposite side. Wood deciding if he's going to step up or not, decides against it. Chipped out of the zone by Honda. Krimbale will grab it and go the other way. Avoids one player. Krimbale crosses the center line and dumps it in. And the Barons will start working on a change. Basil in, Lundy. And Lundy's going to get involved in this one. And Honda trying to get it out of the zone, still working on it. And now Basil's going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Deflected into the zone. Still had somebody changing, but they decided that was not a... Oh, it's a goal! Picked up off a deflection. Christopher Lundy able to go top shelf on that one to tie it up. It came from behind the goal line. Puck sitting in front, and Lundy able to bury it. With 12:37 to go, the tying goal in the second period. Nice job by Lundy, good awareness and good ability to just get there in front of the goal and make something of it. Found a spot. Goalie was right there on the left post, but he just found a way to put it over him. He was just far enough away to put it up high. Oleski behind his own goal. 1-1 now in the second period. Oh, a little check here, and the referee gets involved. Pushing people away himself. Lundy will throw this into the offensive zone. Goalie will settle it. Lundy stick lift, keeps it in. Victory Honda out of the zone. They'll send it into the Barons zone. Elliott will pick up behind his goal. Shipped out of the zone, and now Board and another player are going at it near the referee and near the Victory Honda bench. And that's what the whistle seems to be for. Let's see what happens here. Referee having a little conversation with Board as he separates the players. And it looks like they're going to be coincidentals. So Board and number 4 are going to the box with 11:53 to go. in the second period. So still should be 5-on-5 hockey here. Not sure what all the extra conversation's about. Bradshaw's going to be with Hufstedler and Krimbali here, Stockel and Grimm. Hufstedler will take the face-off. It's going to be in the Barons zone. And Hufstedler boxes a man out so that Grimm can get the puck. Grimm up the center. He's got Bradshaw with him and Krimbali as well. Trying to feed it back in for Grimm. It's off a skate into the corner. Bradshaw trying to fish it out of the corner. Hufstedler looking on. It's Grimm there. Hufstedler comes away with it. Hufstedler feeding it back in. It gets tipped. And Victory Honda has it. Off the glass. Picked up by Stockel at center ice. And Victory Honda sends it back. And now intercepted by Krimbali. Hufstedler trying to tip it over to Krimbali. Wouldn't go. Now it's Grimm sending it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw over to Krimbali across the blue line. Shot and a goal! Krimbali scores it from a shot on the right. I think it was Bradshaw maybe with the, I've forgotten who I said passed it to him. But 11:09, it's now 2-1 in favor of the Barons. So Barons throw it back into the offensive zone. Behind the goal line, rolling puck. 2-1 lead for the Barons. They try to keep it in, and it's Pusateri doing so. Throws it on goal, and it's covered up. Morgan there to provide a little bit of shadow on the goalie to make sure he wants to cover it, and we'll get the offensive zone face-off here. Braxi, Bradshaw, Morgan, Romstad, and Pusateri for the Barons with 10:47 to go and a 2-1 lead now. This one's cleared out of the zone, and Romstad keeps it out of his zone. Rink wide here, and it's going to be picked up by Victory Honda and pushed into the Barons zone. Nordon will settle it, and Pusateri pushes through, and then pushes it out to the point, kept in there, pushed behind the goal line, and Nordon able to scoot across the crease, and the shot goes wide anyway, and then a bouncing puck leaves the zone. Victory Honda has to settle in their own zone. Now across the blue line again into the Barons zone. Pusateri pushes it behind the goal line. Now out front and clearing the zone again. Honda trying to regroup in the neutral zone once more. They'll dump it back in and tag up. Under 10 minutes to play in the second period. It's a 2-1 lead for the Barons. Morgan around the ref, around a player, around the rim it goes in the Victory Honda zone. Back the other way now. Wood and Romstad back off. Lundy gets a piece of this one on the pass across, but it's the Victory Honda in the zone, and they get a nice attempt there, but Tyler Nordon able to make the save. D2D pass here, tipped in front, picked up by the Barons, and it's Romstad avoiding a player and dumping it into the offensive zone. Nice work there by Romstad. Lundy. And it's going to be knocked out of the zone where Wood will settle it and feed it across for Elliott. Up to Basil. Basil chips it into the offensive zone. Goalie will have to settle it. And he decides to cover it up as Basil does a good job of pressuring. Basil, the Lundys, and Alex is going to be a line change here. So looks like Krimbali and Hufstedler and Keith on the ice with Wood and Elliott. Huffstetler's going to take the face off. Right wing circle. Huffstetler wins it. Crimbelli sends it back. Shot in front. Where did it go? Huffstetler's going to pick up behind the goal line. Trying to feed it out front to Keith. Wouldn't go. Huffstetler got knocked down into the corner. He'll get back up. Trying to fight for it in the corner. Takes the man out of play, or he's taken out of play. One of the two. Either way, they're tied up. And now it's Keith back to Huffstetler behind the goal line. Fights for it. Knocks it off the board. Crimbelli able to get to it. He'll leave it for Huffstetler. Gets knocked down. And now it's sent down for icing. 8:36 to go. In this second period, 2-1 lead for the Barons, and that is the halfway point. Good enough for an ice cut anyway. So your scoring summary for the Barons here. Well, it was actually Victory Honda first in the first period with 14:07 remaining in the first. Early goal there for Victory Honda to make it a 0-1 game for Victory Honda's side of the ledger. And then the Barons score 2 in this first half of the second period, with Lundy scoring with 12:37 remaining in the second period. And then it was Crimbelli with 11:09 to go in the second, and it's a 2-1 lead for the Cleveland Barons as we go to the ice cut. 3 power plays so far, 2 for Victory Honda and 1 for the Barons. So 1 extra penalty for the Barons in this one so far. Extra trip to the box there. But right now it's 5-on-5 hockey and an ice cut, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes with the Barons leading 2-1. And we're back from the ice cut and back for the second half. 5-on-5 hockey. Barons up 2-1 with 8:36 to play in this second period. Little face-off on the right wing circle for the Barons. It'll be Hufstedler, Semig, Krimbali, Stockel, and Haleski. And it's settled in the neutral zone and taken by Victory Honda. Semig pressuring. Pass wouldn't go for Honda, and they'll have to regroup. Hufstedler pressuring now just past Sistik, and it's going to be chipped into the Baron zone. Settled by Nordan. Kept in at the line. Shot! Great job by Nordan getting over there in the crease. This pass to the side at a tough angle there, and he's able to make it. Krimbali toward goal, in front. Hufstedler shot, rebound, picked up by the Victory Honda. So they make an opportunity there, goal in a good spot. Hufstedler's going to pick this up, and they blow it dead. It looks like it's going to be a hooking call on Basil. Good physical play until he got the hook call, I guess. So Basil to the box with 7:48 to go in this second period. And the Barons are going to be down a man for 2 minutes. So it'll be Bradshaw, Grimm, Lundy, and I think that's Elliott. Indeed, and in the corner, Grimm and Lundy on the boards. Honda with the puck, behind the goal line, Elliott pressuring, able to slow them, but Victory Honda still with the puck. Oh, great stop, job by Lundy to get a stick on that one, and now it's the puck in the hands of Grimm into the offensive zone. Shot on goal, save, and it's picked up by Victory Honda as it went through the blue paint. Bradshaw intercepts this pass, but it's picked up by Victory Honda anyway. They'll get into the Baron zone, shot and a save and a hold by Tyler Nordan. 1:21 to go on a penalty. And Wood and Romstadt will jump in with Lundy and Bradshaw. It's not on. Anybody hear me at all? Okay. It's still on. All right. Thank you for that. All right. Good kick there, and out of it is cleared. Basil able to send it down, I believe. Wood. Okay, all right. Got a report that the sound was off, so that was on the user end on that one. Figure it was my end, it tends to be, so thank you for that update. Krimbali able to clear it out of the zone with 7 seconds left on the penalty, and now Victory Honda back in, but it's offside with 1 second left on the penalty. So, wish that was 1 second later, but they'll change it up here, and both sides will get the lineups they want. Pusateri and Stockel, Braxi and Morgan. And Victory Honda has it. Nice stick there by Braxi, and now off the bench is Bradshaw. He'll throw it toward goal, tipped behind. And Braxi's taking him out of play, but it's Victory Honda with the puck and sent all the way down for an icing. So back to full strength with 5:33 to go. It's going to be a face-off in the offensive zone for the Barons. 2-1 lead for the Cleveland Barons in this second period. Right wing circle for the face-off. It will be Morgan taking it. Picked up by Braxey. Now it's the shot here, tipped, and it's going to go behind the goal. Into the corner. Victory Honda picking it up. They'll chip it off the boards and out. Barron's able to grab it. Bradshaw chips it on goal. Settled there. And forcing the cover is Braxey, who skates in with some speed and stares down the goalie, who decides to hold on. Next line up here for the Victory Honda squad, and the Barons will stay as they are. 5:15 to go in the second period. 2-1 Barons. Morgan will take the face-off on the left side. Honda wins it to the corner. Through the center of the ice here, and now picked up by Stockel along the boards. Bounced away of Victory Honda. Shot here, and it's going to ring wide, and out of the zone it goes. Victory Honda regrouping in the neutral zone. And we'll dump it back in. Along the boards, Morgan sends it around the other way. Victory Honda will get there first. They'll throw it in front, but sent to the side by Morgan. Didn't make it to goal. Out of the zone it goes. Victory Honda in the neutral zone. Morgan comes in and grabs the puck momentarily. Now it's Bradshaw able to knock it down. And Victory Honda able to pick it up in front of the goal. Under 4.5 to play in the second period. It's 2-1 Barons. This one's sent all the way down. That's going to be a penalty as Pusateri takes one from behind. Got it on the nameplate. Cross check from behind there. He wasn't happy about it either. 4:19 to go. It's a power play for the Barons. Nico seems to be fine physically. And now the Barons on the power play. I'm not sure why they're pointing to the center here. Maybe it was icing as well? So, we'll have a face-off right in front of the Victory Honda bench. Hufstedler wins it back. He's got Lundy and Krimbali with him, and it's Elliott with the puck. Stockel gets it from him. Stockel. Across the blue line. Shot. Save. No, it's in! Stockel scores it! Stockel able to find a gap. With 4:06 to go, it's a power play goal in the second period. 3-1 Barons. So Elliott passed it to him. I'm not sure who the second assist goes to. Hufstedler will take the face-off. So it's now 3-1 with 4:06 to go. Looks like they're going to have a timeout here for Victory Honda. Not liking what they're seeing. So with 4:06 to go in the second, it's a 3-1 lead for the Cleveland Barons, having scored the last three in this one. All three in this second period. Goals by Lundy, Krimbali, and now Stockel on the power play goal. Able to find his way past the tender on that one. Barron's ready to go. Tyler Nordon heading back down to the right. Having a solid game here. And it's Oleski, Hufstedler, Keith, Krimbali, and Elliott. They'll have a face-off at center ice here after that goal by Stockel, who's rewarded by having a seat and a little rest there. Victory Honda across the blue line, rolled off the stick, didn't get the shot off. It's picked up now by Krimbali. And now cleared out of the zone by Oleski. Hustler trying to push it forward as he takes a check, and he does. Keith pressuring, and now it's cleared high off the glass. Bouncing puck. Elliott's got to chase it down, and he does behind the goal line. Fending a man off. Elliott around a player or two, and now through the neutral zone, across the blue line, and Victory Honda's going to grab it. Across the blue line, in front, shot, save. Hufstadter gets a stick lift, and he'll try to clear it, not yet, and now teammate comes to help. It was Elliott. Across the blue line is Krimbali. Krimbali, shot, in the back of the net. No, it's off the post and stays out. I thought it was off the post and in, but it's off the post and stays out. Nice job there by Grimm to knock this one to the side. To the point here. We got a battle in the corner and a headlock on Krimbali, who's wrestled down to the ice. And now we got a Victory Honda player being escorted to the box. Let's see if it's just the one, or if that was a two-way. We'll see. I'm not sure if it was both of them or just Victory Honda. Let's see. Looks like Krimbali's going as well. So it's off. It's coincidental penalties, and Krimbali's in there too. So. 3:07 to go and offsetting penalties. So back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Krimbali got wrestled to the ground and had the headlock there. Don't know what happened before that to give him the penalty, but he was awarded one. So coincidental penalties, and now it's Lundy chasing into the offensive zone. Basil there as well. Lundy as well. And Grimm and Romstadt. Romstadt's going to chase this into his own zone behind his goal line now. He'll go with some speed around. And cleared out of the zone by Basil. Colin Lundy able to collect it in the corner now. Trying to get around a player, trying to feed it out front. Christopher Lundy taken down. Basil now. Got a skate on it, but now it's in the corner. Grimm collecting the puck, getting really physical here. Behind the goal line. Nice job by the Barons to keep that behind the goal line. Victory Honda trying to take it around the rim, around the goal, and the Barons not allowing it. So along the boards it stays. It's a battle here. Now it's out to the point. Shot, tipped in front, it goes wide. Victory Honda trying to get a shot here, and now behind the goal line. Lundy tries to send it out, and he will. They're going to say no icing here. It doesn't make it very far into the Victory Honda zone. Roxy, Lundy's taken down in neutral ice and leaves the stick. Shot here, pad save in the back of the net on the rebound. Second player there on the backside. It was a right pad save for Tyler Nordon, but right in the back of the right to the backside player, and Victory Honda. So there's some conversation about how many people were on the ice, but the referees say goal. 1:45 to go, and it's 3-2 in favor of the Barons. But Victory Honda cutting the lead with that one. 1:35 now to go in this second period. Barons drop this back into the offensive zone. Oh, trying to throw it out front was Bradshaw. Took 2 or 3 tries, and he does throw it out front. Then it goes across the crease, and Victory Honda able to clear it. Pusateri through the neutral zone, trying to send it back in. He goes into the zone, still battling with somebody, trying to get free. And now we have offside the call as he was into the zone, and it's cleared here. So now icing the call on this one. I was trying to determine what the arm was up for, and then as soon as he was able to clear the zone, the arm went down. So it was an offside call. Physical game here. A lot of fan chirping as well. So we have, I'm going to actually turn the noise canceling off here. Hufstede chasing behind the goal line. Semig and Keith out there. It's going to be Semig with the puck now, getting it across, looking for Hufstede. Knocked off the stick on the way as he got there. And Stockel sends it up. Semig trying to get a hold of it. He does. Semig in the neutral zone. Trying to feed it up to Keith. He does with a kick. Keith into the corner. Hufstede feeds it back to the point. Shot! And it's into the corner or behind the goal line. The shot was by Elliott. And now it's back the other way. 3-on-2 here. Shot and a save and a hold by Tyler Nordon. And continued activity, 25.1 seconds to go in this period. Referee just continuing to escort people away from each other. 3-2 Barons. Defensive zone faceoff here for Lundy. He's got Romstad, Lundy, Basil, and Oleski with him. Shot right toward Tyler Nordon, who covers it up, and we'll try that again. Right in front, picked up by the Barons. They'll throw it back to the point. And it's pushed behind the goal line by Victory Honda. Oleski ties up a stick. Romstad gets the puck. Sent all the way down. It's going to be just wide of the goal, and icing the call. 9.6 seconds to go in this second period. It is 3-2 Barons. Lundy with the faceoff to Tyler's right. Puck goes behind the goal. Romstad will pick it up. Avoids a stick check there. He's going to send it all the way down for another icing with 1.3 seconds to go. And one more faceoff coming. This one will be to Tyler's left side. Lundy's going to put everybody on the inside. And that's going to do it for the second period. So after 2 periods of play, it is Barons 3 and Victory Honda 2 as we enter the third period. It was 0-1 after 1 period. Victory Honda scoring earlier in the first, less than 3 minutes in. And then it was 3 goals by the Barons in this second period, including a power play goal. And then with 1:45 left in the second period, Victory Honda scored to make it a 3-2 game. Barons goals by Christopher Lundy, Joey Krimbali, and then it was Robin Stockel, assisted by Elliott. That last goal being a power play goal. So quick break here and just for a minute, and then we will get started with period number 3. Barons are ready to go. Tyler heading down to the pipes on the left. We're going to start this one with Lundy, Basil, Romstad, and Stockel. Oleski with Romstad. Here we go, period number 3, with the Barons leading 3-2 and 17 on the clock. Run straight back. Tyler Nordon puts the stick down and sends it to Oleski.
to the boards, but it's rimmed around a time or two. Now back to Lundy. He'll take it out of the zone up to Basil. And now they have to wait for the tag if they get it. Lundy thought it was going to be outside, but Basil got back in time to tag up. Impressive. That was a tough ask there, and Basil up for the task. Victory Honda out of the zone. Romstadt's going to take it as they couldn't handle the pass. Romstadt dumps it back into the offensive zone. So some extra attention given to each other outside the course of play here, behind the play, and during the play. So we'll see how this goes for the rest of this period. There's now, it's Morgan sending it into the offensive zone. Bradshaw's going to chase into the corner. Out to the point, looking for Raxi or Pusateri. Is into the neutral zone as they needed to wait for the tag up. And now Raxi does it into the corner, or tried to throw it into the corner, wouldn't go for him, and now chipped out of the zone. Pusateri will settle it in the neutral zone. He'll send it back in behind the goal line. Honda rolling puck out of the zone, through the neutral zone, into the Barron zone it goes. Pusateri leaves it for Hufstedler, who takes a big hit as he sends it around, and out of the zone it goes. And now Victory Honda for the neutral zone, into the Barron zone they go. Shot, save, and a hold. Nice job there by Tyler. And again, more hits after. And referees get involved. And now Hufstedler's in the box. Late hit, apparently, so. The Victory Honda's chirping Tyler. And then, so with 14:55 to go, Hufstedler's in the box for apparently defending his goalie. And Victory Honda scores. So, very early into that one, they made good on it. Power play goal for Victory Honda with 14:48 to go in the third period. 3-3 the score. All even early in this third period. Hufstedler wins it back, but it's Victory Honda pushing further now into the Barron zone. In front of the goal, now out to the point. There's a third goal in front, covered up by Tyler. Good find there. Nordon had to search for that one as it got tipped pretty early in front of him, or pretty close in front of him. And he was able to get a hold of that one and cover it up. Nice work there by Tyler Nordon. Hufstedler will take the face off. He's got Kumbali and Board. And what do we have here? Just outside the zone. Looks like outside. Romstadt and Stockel. Face off outside the zone. Hufstedler will take it. 14:30 to go. Hufstedler tying it up for a moment. Now it's Victory Honda across the blue line. Stockel sends him outside. It's a save. Tyler might have got it on his face mask on that one. This one's going to be icing if it makes it all the way down. They've waved it off now. And now Victory Honda all the way down. Icing the call here. 14:10 to go. Next line up for the Barons. 3-3 the score. It'll be Gusateri, Braxi, Morgan, Bradshaw, and Elliott. Left wing circle for the faceoff. Morgan will take it. That's a rush the other way. A 2-on-1 here for Victory Honda. Oh, and the puck bounced. And somehow that's not a penalty as the Barons slid and Victory Honda tripped over top of them. Fortunate not to get a tripping call there, but nice bouncing puck. Fortunate for the Browns as well. Victory Honda able to get around a Baron in the neutral zone, looking for a shot, and nice job there. Pad save off the side of the net now, collecting the puck of the Barons. Shipping it out into the neutral zone, settled with the glove. Victory Honda, we've got a little extra juice here in this third period. Wood will send it behind the goal line. Braxi picking it up along the boards. Glove down, pushed forward by Victory Honda into the Baron zone. Trying to go out front. That was a deep cut they were trying to make. Now intercepted here by Victory Honda out front. Tipped into the offensive zone. Bradshaw's going to have a break at it. Bradshaw shot and good save there. Bradshaw goes into the net and they'll have to blow it dead for that. Good look there. Bradshaw had a good rush at it. Got able to get a tip on it and had the speed. Had the momentum and the speed, able to get past the last defender. Goalie thought about coming out to knock it away and probably pretty wisely backed off. I don't think he was going to make it in time. Bradshaw gets a good attempt at it, but the goalie able to get a pad on it and make the save. Under 13 to go here. Shot, save, and now it's Victory Honda behind the goal line. Now they'll try to make their way out. And they do, intercepted by Wood. Waits for the tag up, setting in the zone. He's got Keith with him and Kamali. Victory Honda trying to get out of the zone. Wood lost the stick there. In front, Wood pressuring. And now a good stick by Kamali. Semick sent it out of the zone. Now Wood will be able to go to the bench. Another stick issue. Basil, Grimm, Lundy. Oh, nice job there by Basil. Getting a piece of that one. Now this one is sent high off the glass into the neutral zone, settled nicely by Victory Honda. Christopher Lundy pressuring. Now Colin Lundy doing the same. And now tipped up and Romstock gets a piece of it and settles it. Nicely done there. Colin Lundy. To Christopher Lundy. Shot. Stick save. Basil on the backside. Couldn't get a hold of it. Too many dark jerseys there. Colin Lundy. Tying it up at his feet. Kept in at the line by Grimm. Grimm feeds it in for Basil. Nice job getting around a player there. Basil still trying to push through. Victory Honda, though, able to get to it. Romstock in the neutral zone. And now it's running on the other way. Backhand shot. Good save there by Tyler Nordon. Into the corner it goes. Victory Honda with the puck. Top of the circle. Now the bottom of the circle. DDD passes the blue line. Shot wide. Nice job there. Knocking the stick out of the way. Bounces awkwardly off the stanchion, but it'll be picked up by Grimm. They'll get across the center line and dump it in, and they'll get a change. It's Board and Hufstedler and Romstadt and Krimbali and Stockwell on the ice. Board pressuring. Hufstedler gets a stick on it, and it's going to be picked up by Victory Honda anyway. Krimbali in the neutral zone. Feeds it in. And it's going to be Victory Honda, but Board gets a stick on it behind the goal line. Pressure. Now Krimbali's going to have it. Krimbali, too many dark sweaters there. He's going to kick it, but it's going to be the third player coming in to get it. Victory Honda into the Baron zone. Stick by Romstadt, pushes it behind the goal line. Board looking for his options. He'll feed it to Romstadt. Romstadt across the center line, across the blue line. Lost the handle on it. Has tied it up there, but now Hufstedler will feed it around. Krimbali trying to get there. And now coming off the benches, Bradshaw feeding it across the Hufstedler, trying to send it further, no luck. Grimm trying to feed it back in, no luck. It's going to be Victory Honda coming the other way. Shot, and it's going saved by Tyler Nordon. Rebound did not go. Shot, tipped wide. And Elliott forces him into the corner. Stockel in the corner now. Rimmed around to the point. In front, Hustler tips it, and it's going to be a shot that goes on top of the goal and settled there. And unfortunately, it didn't pop over and drop into the crease. And it's whistled dead. 9:30 to go in this active third period. It's 3-3. Shot count on the board, at least, heavily in favor of Victory Honda. That's how it is in real life, too. I think they're just both a little bit short. Victory Honda shot, pad save. Kicked it out to the right. Our left. And now, pass across. It's tipped by Honda, and they keep it in. And now a nice tip there by the Barons. And now it's cleared. Back to Bradshaw. Let's see Bradshaw, Elliott, Pusateri, and Morgan. Pusateri ties a man up, looking for some help there. Morgan will send it around. In the neutral zone, Morgan, 3-on-2. And pass goes off the skate and it goes the other way. Tied up here, Wood. Ties a player up, looking for some help. Wood will get it himself. And Morgan will send it off the boards, and Braxi will take it into the offensive zone. Try to fish it toward goal. Wouldn't go. Popped off the stick on the backhand attempt there. And the Barons working on the change. Keith has come in. Oleski as well. And stick behind the goal by Tyler Nordon. Trying to throw it out front with Victory Honda, but deflected behind the goal. Bradshaw will feed it in for Keith. Keith pops it into the offensive zone. Victory Honda trying to settle a rolling puck. Keith able to get some pressure. Board in there as well. Oleski settles this puck right in front of his bench, ties it up there. Keith in to help. This one's dumped in by Victory Honda into the Barons zone. Wood. Nah, Wood's going to go to the box now. One too many cross checks. 7:42 to go. It's third period, and the Barons are going to the box. It'll be Wood for, I assume, a cross check. So, Barons on the kill. It's 7:42 to go. Tie game. Barons do better when they're not on the kill here, but as do most teams. So nice clear here. Basil with some good pressure. Lundy pressuring now. Stockel and Romstad out there as well. Honda through the neutral zone. And they'll dump it into the Barons zone. Stockel trying to get there. Rolling puck. Victory Honda back to the blue line. Into the corner. Circle up front, and it's tipped wide under the glass. Good pressure there by the Barons. Looked dangerous for a minute. The Barons got a stick in there. Now it's cleared out of the zone. They'll regroup in the neutral zone. They'll have to tag up. Lundy pressuring. Stockel in his own zone. Sends it right back all the way down. 1:05 to go on this power play for the Victory Honda squad. Krimbali jumps in, as does Bradshaw, Oleski, and Pusateri. So a good opportunity to get fresh legs in there for the Barons. Victory Honda shot blocked. Oleski got the block there. And Oleski's going to try to get the puck behind the goal line. Bodies the man off nicely. Trying to leave the puck there for Pusateri, but it got caught up in the leg of the Victory Honda player. Shot blocked here. Deflected into the corner. Pusateri trying to send it off and out, and he does. All the way down it goes. Goalie will settle it with 25 seconds left on the penalty. And now Krimbali provides a little bit of pressure, and then he peels off. Bradshaw now to provide some pressure. Kimball in the neutral zone. And now Victory Honda across the line. Terry and now Bradshaw able to send it out of the zone. Good pressure there. Just 3 seconds left on the penalty. And it's over. So the Barons have killed it off. Nicely done there. Picked off here. Lundy with the puck. Lundy across the center line. He'll throw it into the corner. And his brother will come try to get to it. Basil then settles it at the blue line and pops over. Grimm one-on-one defending. Shot and a great save by Tyler. Slid across the crease and got the right pad on it as the Victory Honda player came across. Oh, now he's got the... Tyler made another save, and then the player kept coming in, was able to bury it on the rebound. It's Victory Honda 4 and the Barons 3 with 5:08 to play in this third period. Victory Honda has scored the last 3 goals in this one. So Barons have some catching up to do. 5:08 to go in the third, down 3-4. Next line up here. Morgan taking the face-off. He's got Keith to his left and Braxton to his right. And now it's Romstadt and Stockel back. Quick whistle here. And Tom and Radon will wait for the players to clear out before he hands the puck to the referee. It'll be a face-off to his his right side. 5:01 to go. And the Barons are down a goal in this third period. Victory Honda back to the point. Shot. Made it through some players. And Tyler will hold on to that one. Keith will jump off and Bradshaw will jump on. Bouncing puck. Romstadt threw it back toward the goal. And it kind of sat there and bounced around a little bit. Now Romstadt up to Morgan across the blue line. Morgan shot. Blocker save. And this one's cleared. Stockel couldn't get a hold of it, but they say close enough. So no icing there. Victory Honda with the puck. And they'll push it into the corner where Romstadt will pick it up. Romstadt trying to send it up the boards. No luck. And now we got a penalty coming against Victory Honda. So Romstadt looks to be okay. 4:17 to go, and it's going to be number 91 to the box. With 4:17 to go. And Barons are going to be on the power play here for 2 minutes. So Barons will send their power play unit up, but first they're going to have a timeout. When they come back from the timeout, it'll be Lundy, Board, Stockel, Basil, and Romstadt taking the first power play unit time here. Again, down 4-3. Four goals for Victory Honda. The first one was in the first period, and then they've gotten the last 3. Barons had 3 goals in the second period. Victory Honda had 1 to finish out the second, and then they've had 2 in this third period. Barons haven't scored since a power play goal with 4:06 left in the second. So last goal is a power play goal, and now they are on the power play. Left wing circle for the face-off. Lundy will take it. Collected. Oh, tipped by Victory Honda. And they're able to clear the zone. And Victory Honda gets it back. sent all the way down now with under 4 minutes to play in this third period. Tyler Nordon will settle it. Board will leave it for Romstadt. He'll send it up to Lundy up the right side. Rink wide for Morgan. Popped off his stick, and now it's Victory Honda with the puck again, and they'll send it long off the referee. It stays in. Morgan in front, shot, rebound, Lundy, rebound again, in the crease. It's still loose, and they blow it dead. Referee thought it was covered and blew it dead. It looked like it was just behind the goalie, and I think it was still on this side of the goal line. And now we have a penalty on Morgan. Well, not a penalty, but he's tossed, I guess. So Morgan is tossed here. Don't know what happened there, but he's out of the game. All kinds of activity. So no penalty, just tossed as Morgan. 3:34 to go. We don't get explanations as to why, but we probably don't want to know the details of that one anyway. Victory Honda able to clear this one. Still 1:13 to go on the power play. Board sends this one around. Lundy has it, skates it forward, sends it across. Board, shot, blocked. Romstadt will pick it up at his own blue line. Romstadt up to Lundy. And it's going to be sent back into the Barron zone where Bradshaw has to pick it up. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Romstadt to Bradshaw. He'll rim it around. Board to Lundy. Up front, couldn't connect. All the way back down to their own zone. Nordon to Basil. Tipped up into the corner by the Barons. Just 10 seconds left in the power play. 2:24 left in the third period. Stockel will collect the puck. Back to full strength for Victory Honda, who almost stole the puck there. Huffstedler, Krimbali, and Broxy. Shot toward goal, looking for a tip, I think, was Huffstedler. It went into the corner. This one's cleared all the way down, and they're going to say icing, and it is indeed. 2:02 to play in this third period, down 3-4 are the Cleveland Barons. So it's Huffstedler, Broxy, Krimbali, Elliott, and Stockel looking for a tying goal here in the third. Left wing circle for the faceoff. It's Huffstedler. He wins it straight back to Elliott. Elliott to Stockel. Stockel tries to throw it in front. It's blocked and taken by Victory Honda. 2-on-1. Shot. Save. In front. And they can't get the rebound to go. Broxy will have it. They'll chip it forward looking for Krimbali, but it's going to be Victory Honda collecting it and resetting inside their own zone. Icing here and another face-off in the Baron zone with 1:40 to go. Down 3-4. Next line up here for the Barons. Basil, Lundy, Wood, and Oleski. Into the corner it goes. Victory Honda sends it to the opposite side. Chipped out of the zone and settled by Wood. He'll send it off the boards, but picked up by Victory Honda. Battle at the blue line of the Barons. Oleski will grab it and fed out of the zone now by the Barons. Barons, Lundy to Lundy. Lundy across the line and offside the call as Basil tried to time it. And it didn't cross the blue line in time. 1:16 to go here in this third period. Barron's still down 3-4. Looking for that tying goal. Face off in the neutral zone outside the Victory Honda bench. Pusateri and Romstad back. Pusateri gets tripped, and they call it. It's going to be a power play here, and Nodon takes a quick trip, but now it's thrown on goal. They were trying to throw it into the zone and push it behind the goal, but goalie wisely reaches out to grab it so that they can stop the delay from happening. I think that was wise. Now that I'm thinking about it, 1:08 to go. Maybe they wanted to kill more time. So either way, it's the Barons with a power play now. Lundy, Krimbali, Romstad, Board, Basil, and Hufstedler on the ice. And I did just name 6 players because we do have an empty net here. Down 1 goal on the power play. It's 6 skaters on 4. Lundy, back to Romstad. Looking for Hufstedler, got tipped. Board in the neutral zone will regroup. Up to Lundy. Everybody's tagged up. We'll send it through. Hufstedler to Krimbali. To Romstad. To Lundy. In front. Basil with a shot attempt couldn't go. In the corner, it's Krimbali from Board. Now looking for Hufstedler behind the goal line. Hufstedler around 1 player. Gets it to himself off the kick. Hufstedler rolled off his stick there. Now rims it around for Krimbali. Krimbali back to Lundy. Lundy trying to feed it in front. No, he's going to go back to Board. Board to Lundy. To Romstad. Trying to settle it. Romstad to Krimbali in front. Back to Board. Now Romstad. Shot by Lundy, and it's saved and held. 18.1 seconds to go. And Victory Honda able to make a change here. Barons will leave the same 6 out there. Left wing circle faceoff for Lundy. Into the corner. And they're going to clear. And it's going to go just wide of the net. No icing here. 10 seconds as they're on the kill. Oh, intercepted here. And now they've got to try to avoid a shot. And they'll do that. But it's a 3-4 loss here for the Barons. And a little after game, there's a lot of after game activity here. These teams aren't friendly right now. Getting pretty chippy even afterwards, so they're not going to line up. The referees say just go to your locker rooms, which is pretty wise after a little bit of what we just saw there. Some slashing after the play there. So Lundy and Basil will come over and give some say hello afterwards. So I don't know if that's captain stuff or if that's they know some people, but being friendly there. So appreciate that. So it's a 3-4 loss for the Barons. Good game on the ice when you talk hockey. Some chippiness there, several penalties. 7 for the Barons, 5 against Victory Honda. There might be a couple more there. Well, there's probably 2 more against the Barons for ejections and another for Victory Honda for injections. So I don't know how many are going to be counted against, but Wilk should be able to coach the next game, so that's good. So both squads should be able to have their coaches. 3-4 loss to end this weekend. So not the way we wanted to finish it, but a good game nonetheless in terms of the hockey. So, again, scoring summary, I'll just read the Barons goals here. It was Krimbali in the second period. Also, in the second period, it was Christopher Lundy, then Krimbali, then Stockel from Elliott on a power play goal. Those are the 3 Barons goals. And that'll do it for this weekend here. Next weekend off, and then it's back to Michigan the following weekend on a Friday night game in Michigan once more. So the weekend after Thanksgiving, first Friday in December. So have a great Thanksgiving weekend, everybody. Take care.